it this time. Fuck.
Wait, fuck.
Hold on. Start again. Hey guys.
Thank you. I realized that the audio was off, so we had to redo the opening.
Oh,
Hi,
could you
everyone.
imagine we like opened it up and our worms were here and like they were just bouncing, but nothing was like transmitting sound?
That was exactly what happened.
Actually?
Yes.
Wait, so the sound wasn't on the whole time, so we actually just did the intro?
No, not the whole
but,
time.
like...
Also, hi everybody. I had to change around some audio settings, so I'm a little concerned about how I sound. Am I too loud, too quiet? Do I sound strange? Please let me know. Anyway. Hello, my immortals. You're good? Lovely. You sound fine and properly goth. Hell yeah. Alright.
So, to catch you up to speed, oh hey!
Oh, thank you for the gifted! Blank Ray, welcome to the apprenticeship. Hello, hello.
So, to catch everybody up to speed here, on what we've got, this is the second half of the first stream that we did a few days ago, where we read the first 25 chapters of My Immortal on stream.
Yep.
We are going to do from chapters 26 to 43.
44.
44, excuse me.
There's 44 chapters. We're finishing it.
We have 44 chapters. We are exactly halfway done on the Google Doc.
I couldn't come to the first one. That's okay. You're not missing much. You really aren't.
We'll give you a brief rundown. The main character's name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. She is in a love triangle thing, weird, with Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter.
Who
Harry
is called
Potter's
Vampire.
name is Vampire in this one. Ron is called Diabolo. Hermione
is called
I don't
Bloody
remember.
Mary.
Bloody Mary. And then we have two of the author's self-insert characters. Not self-insert. They put their friends in, basically. And they went from liking their friends to hating their friend, and now we're back to liking them.
And now we're back to liking.
Also, I highly recommend, if you are of age, I recommend you look up My Immortal, the text, proceed to chapter 26, because listening to us read this is one thing, but actually reading it with our voices over it is something else entirely.
We can't link to it specifically, though, because it has some nasty stuff in it. So, I don't want to get canceled. Anyway, goth stream only. No preps allowed.
There's a reason we're using a Google Doc instead, because we've already had our lovely mods go through it and see what text is okay and what isn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
10 out of 10 intro. Thank you. All right, let us begin. So we're on chapter 26. Mugman reads 26. All of the author's notes.
I read every author's note. Ren reads the narration. Jesus Christ!
Scrumptious right off with the 50.
Slow down!
You haven't even started yet.
Earlier today.
Thank you. Take cover. Another 50. That's crazy. Okay, end stream. No, we haven't done what we set out to do yet.
So desperate to never have this happen ever
Brace for impact. All right.
Brace for impact. Fucking explosion.
Oh, by the way, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh God, that's a lot of people. What's up?
I'm trying to remember. Did I have a? I had an existing one, I think. Or was it a text one? I think I might be able to pull up the yeah. Here.
Yeah, do
So
we have spooky music playing right now too?
we
To
do.
add to the vibes? Okay, nice.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm trying to remember how I did the death counter in what's it? So it's saying deaths, it's not deaths.
What?
Like
Death counting?
Are
you what are we counting this time?
the chapters. So let me, is it working?
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's
Hold
working. All right.
It is
Death's
it's
26.
It says deaths. It's not supposed to be
It is
deaths.
canon. It is canon that Ebony has died 26 times.
How do I forgot how to change this text. Preps counter.
Oh my god, the gifted subs are fucking
Yeah, they're just
rolling.
taking
Oh my
over.
lord.
Okay. Well, do y'all mind if I just keep it as deaths? Because I could change it really quickly. So,
You know what? I think it's funnier if it's deaths because it implies that we play something. It implies that this is like an Elden Ring type shit.
Anyway,
I paused my fucking Night Rain to be here, bro. That's crazy.
Anyway, deaths is the chapter counter. If you are following along at home, oh, and I disconnected from chat. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Oh, chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you.
Wait, I can hear you.
Successfully reconnected. I can hear you just fine. I think.
Oh, successfully connected. Okay. Anyway, alright, it's kind of got itself together. There we go.
Get it together, YouTube. Get it together.
Alright. Anyway, babes. I'm gonna put the chapter count as deaths. Is that okay? I forgot how to change it, so it'll just be deaths. Is that okay with everybody, or should I just take it off the screen entirely?
I think it's funny.
What does everybody think? That's fine? I think Sif might be pinging me on how to fix it.
I have made my opinion abundantly clear.
Check scripts. I forgot how to... Where's scripts? I don't remember where that is! At the top. The top of what?
The top of your mom's house.
Tools, scripts. Tally counter. Ah, there it is.
There we go. Are we changed? I guess
Not
we're not
yet?
rolling with the death counter.
There we go. Alright, now it's a bit easier to words off the preps. I'm reading a bit ahead. This is so unhinged. Alright, we're starting.
Yeah, can we start from
chapters.
chapter 26, please?
Alright, we're starting with
stalled.
chapter 26. Alright, no more stalling. Let us begin. What chapter are we on?
Prep stop flaming dust dry, okay? One. If you did not lick the story, to go fuck yourself, ooh fucking prep. You suck. Oh, and why? And I wasn't bang racist, okay?
Racist.
One. Oh yeah, excuse me, racist.
Egg, 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 egg.
X6666666 egg.
Alright, let us begin. A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a good Shralot t-shirt. Hi, Vampire! I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, triumphant to confront me. I started to try to cry tears of blood and then told them what happened.
Oh, fuck it!
Vampire shouted angrily. E4 started to cry sadly.
What fucking dick did that?
I don't know. I said. Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office.
Sire, our dads have been shot!
Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face.
And Nobi had a vision in a dream!
Dubliotre started to cockle.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional?
I glared at Dumbledore.
Look, motherfucker!
He said angrily as Dumbledore gasped.
C is the toot of Crackter. What?
I don't know what that
does
means.
that mean?
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking bull out there to look for Ceres and Lucian. Porto!
Can you turn that down? It's really loud.
Actually? Okay, I'll boot it down a little. How's this? Is this better?
Yes.
Is this acceptable
Yes.
levels for you?
I'm sorry, this is really funny.
Wait, who's talking here?
I can't tell.
Okay.
He said in a intimated voice.
Where are they?
I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Long Dawn, I said, Colleen Hoover's first draft. No, literally. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said that they had been found. Wow. Draco, Vampire, and I all left to our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to self-harm in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, derperest eyes, then we kissed. Suddenly Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers. And Professor Sinister was behind them, !
Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. A.N. Oh no, what? 111? I do not give a fuck what you preps think about me. 1111. So stop blaming the fucking story because 1111. Thanks to Raven for your love and sport and help. I love you girl sauce. I caught an update, lol. I was really depressed and I self-harmed. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, ooh rock girl. 1111111111111. 666.
Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine.
Come on, Enobi.
Said Professor Sinatra. Sinatra? She was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it and fucking black platinum boots.
I have to tell you the fucking perdition.
I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look into a black crucible ball. She said, Tara, I see Drac times are near. She said badly. She peered into the balls. You see... Oh, wait, that's you. Wait, I just realized this in the previous thing.
Is it me?
You know,
I mean,
it's okay.
She, it's fine.
It's she.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm also Bloody Mary.
You must go back in time. She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had. When Voldemort was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now, do you think he would still become Volxamort if he was in love? I shook my head. We must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did death's touch sin. I went outside again sadly.
What fucking happened?
Asked Draco and Vampire.
Yeah, what happened?
Asked Darkness, Willow, and Boldy Mary? I was about to tell them, but everyone was there.
I am not okay.
They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were teasing my name, and some reporters were there trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously trying to be Gothic, wearing the hymn sign on their hands, despite them not actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crab and Goik set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard Wises. I put on my invisibility cloak with Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked outside together.
Chapter 28.
Oh, I just realized I
feel
haven't
like I'm
been
already having
doing
a
the
stroke.
thing. There we go.
Hmm?
I realized I forgot to put it on chapter 27. Anyway, chapter 28, everyone!
Chapter 28. A.N. I said stop flaming the story. It was a miscat when Professor Riluri said that okay? No, that's a lot of ones. Go to fucking hell! 1111. You suck! Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven, have fun with Kiwi. 1111. Egg, 666. Egg.
We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of Gothic bands, Lick, MCR, GC, and Marlon Mason all over them. A big black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet lined the black box. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it, fishnet suckings, and a black leather thong underneath. I sat down on one of the chairs dispersedly. So did Draco and Vampire.
Are you okay?
Vampire asked, potting his albastard hand on mine. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also pot his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce Volxamort. We'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's okay, Bobby.
You said finally.
But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not, I gasped.
Really?
He asked. Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly.
Then
Then I took off Draco's MCR shrift and seductively took of his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said Anobi on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before. Wow. I took off my clothes, then we were in the rid of Lif. We started
for the rid of Lif.
We started fretching. We started fretching as we climbed into the coffin. He put
Passively we did it.
He put his
What do you mean?
He put his spot in my you know what, and passively we did it.
I love you, Bobby. I'm not saying that.
We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly...
What the fuck are you doing?
It was... Snope and Professor McGoggle! Exclamation
Chapter
point
29.
111.
Chapter 29. A.N. Shut das fuck up! Just jealous cause preps, so fuck ooh. Raven, you rock girl. Thanks for the help. MCR rock 666 1111 egg 666 egg. Okay, let's time this run. Oh my Satan!
We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGoonaggle started to shoot at us angrily. Professor McGongle yielded. We did guiltily. Enobi, this is the return of Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil.
Hi, Barry. You're not finding us at our proudest moment.
You never seem to find us at our proud. Or do we have any proud moments on this channel?
Yeah, you do. All of Your Turn to Die is pretty good. I've been thinking about it recently. It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Okay, moving on.
We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket.
Hi, what the fuck?
Vampire shooted angrily.
Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera?
Oh, it's the camera. Not fucking caramel.
Caramel is camera.
Draco demanded all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes.
Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret, and if you do this again, then it will go to St. Mango's. So give back the camera.
Ha 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 ha. The mystery of magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly.
Wait, was that a line?
I don't know.
Supposed to be a line. Fuck it, we ball. Dumbledore.
Yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry all sexy and sexitive.
Get it? Cause he's a sex-born sex bomb. Lol. Tom Felnut rules for lift, but nut as much as Gerard or sex on legs. I love ooh fucking rock. Marry me.
Elvira, been roaming around your channel for a while, and I can't stress enough how talented both of you are. Hope it's alright to mention you two on my current voice claims for the OC duo of mine. Cute! Oh my god! Hell yeah!
If you're part of our server, we'd be more than happy if you shared that. In
yes, please. I want to see it. Next fanfic you read must be. I don't know if we're reading any more fanfiction.
This is already taking me out in a really good way.
It already sounds like Fen is learning how to read, literally.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Ela. And thank you, Sif. Anyways.
I started to try Tears of Blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles, Raven said. So, okay, so fuck ooh. Sorry.
Oh, that was supposed to be me, but
I'm sorry. Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crocio, I shouted. Snap stated to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them had ran out of ballets. I stopped the curse! Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, "Okay, server, I'm going to go now." You're too quiet now. I can barely hear you.
Okay, servers, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry.
It's okay, Ennaby.
And Draco.
Evergreen will be all right. Remember the Sidio U took of Snake.
Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips! Exclamation point 1, exclamation
What do they
point
mean,
1111.
What do they mean by whips?
Like actual whips?
Like whips or like whipped cream or like
We'll
the
see.
drug?
We'll see. You ever just boot up a fanfic and scream and scream and scream and scream? I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I almost forgot that this stream was happening because I was reading fanfiction. I was in bed, like curled up. I was happy. And then Mugman texted me and was like, hey, we're live in 10 minutes. And I was like, ah, shit. Which fanfiction? That's for me to know and you to not.
Okay. Chapter,
This is my boss.
Chapter 30.
Real? I love y'all.
Chapter 30. Stop flaming the story, okay? You do not know what's even gonna happen, okay? So full ooh! If you flam, ooh will be a prep, so Al Flammers can kiss my ass! Saws for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous. But that's the mystery's opinion, cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, ooh rock bish.
Yeah,
666.
that does suck to say. That's the ministry's opinion, and society sucks. Okay, so we're not endorsing. Okay. No! Exclamation point 11.
No!
No! We screamed sadly. Snap started loafing meanly. Wait, loafing meanly. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about like what the cats do. How like you can't see their legs, so they just turn into like a loaf. I'm thinking about that. Is that what he's doing? Snap stated loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvilly. Then
Sorry, I'm reading Alita's message. I'm Brazilian and I love your lives.
Thank you.
Thank you. But at the same time, I'm reading that like like how they do on Disney Channel, like, I'm this person and you're watching Disney Channel.
I'm Brazilian and I love your lives. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
I'm Brazilian
Alita.
and I love your lives. Okay, go.
He came towards Darko! Exclamation point, 1, exclamation point. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put dust stones around Draco and knit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me.
You must stab from here.
He said to me. Don't say
if
this.
You don't,
what the
then I'm not gonna say that. That's terrible.
What
He's gonna do a horrible thing to Draco.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, you fucking bastard! Exclamation point 1. I yielded. But then, Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram.
Lol, get it? Cause I'm a Satanist.
Between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco and Dumbledore came and the time where Draco almost killed himself and Vampire was so sportive. That's one sentence.
That was one sentence, wow.
Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort. He started to do an incapacitation dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape.
Dumbledore will get you.
Draco suited.
You're just wait up till the mystery find out.
1-1. Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
You ridiculous dunted head 111.
Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to. Crocio! I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You dunderhead 111. I'm going to kill.
Shooted Snape, but suddenly Cerberus came. Snake put the whip behind his back.
Oh, hello, Sif. I was just teaching them something.
He lied. But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. Then Professor Trevelry said,
Come on, Ebony, let's go.
Chapter 31.
A.N. I said shut the fuck up, you quiefs 111. Stop calling Ebony a Mary Sue, okay? You do not even know what's going to happen, okay? So fuck you 1111. Thanks to my Raven for D help. Egg 666 egg. I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitch! Buffy rocks 111.
Sirius said to Snape.
No, I'm not. I was teaching them something. One.
Snape clammed. Oh, fucking yeah? I took some black Voldemort serum, that's one word, out of my pocket, and I gave it to Cerberus. He made Snap dirk it. He did angrily. Then Luscious took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. Lucian took Vampire and Vampire to the nurse after thanking me a million times. Professor Trevelry took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Volxamort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trevelry.
You will see.
She said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low smut, black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff and there was a silt up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick.
You look fucking kawaii, bitch.
Bloody Mary said. Thanks, I said.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, is Professor Sinister me?
Now you're going back in time, Tim.
Said Professor Sinister.
Okay, now you're going to go back in, Tim. Ooh, we'll have to do it in a few seconds.
She gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets like in Redisnet Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner.
After an hour, use the time turner to go back here.
Professor Trevelry said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
Good luck, one!
Everyone shooted. Darkess and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive.
Evil mention in this fucking game. How is there a Resident Evil mention here?
Suddenly, I was in front of test school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had gren eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and pale wit skin. He was wearing a black ripped up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil! Exclamation
Chapter
point.
32.
1111.
Oh, excuse me. Chapter 32.
A.N. I said stop flaming. I know his name isn't Tom Bodil. That was a mistake. If oo do not like the story, then oo can go screw herself. Oo suck. Not counting the 11 ones that are there. Egg, 666, egg.
Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Inobi Wei, da new student. I shock my pale hands with their black noil polish with him.
My name's Tom,
He said.
but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name.
We shock hands.
Well, come on, we have to go upstairs.
Satan said. I followed him. Hey, Satan. Do you happen to be a fan of Grente?
Since MCR and Evanescence don't exist yet, then.
I asked.
Oh my fucking god, how did you know?
Satan gasped.
Actually, I like GC a lot too.
Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Want to Live, that sounded really 80s.
OMG, me too! I replied happily.
Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade.
Satan whispered. Hogsmeade? I asked.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it became Togsmeade in 2000.
What? He told me all secretively.
And there's a really cool shop called Hot.
Topic! I finched, happy again. He frowned confusedly.
No, it's called Hot Issue.
He smiled skirtfully again.
Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic.
He moaned. Oh, now everything was making sense for me. So, is Dumbledore your Prince Pill? I shouted.
Uh-huh.
He looked at his black nails.
I'm in Slytherin.
Oh, MFG, me too! I shrieked.
Who go to this skull? Get it? Because I'm gothic?
He asked. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new! I smelled happily! Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily.
No talking in the halls!
He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from Ambrican Ogle Outfitters.
Stupid goths!
American. Satan rolled his eyes.
It's so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps.
I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because the Barky Lord.
Woof.
He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. Then suddenly, the floor opened. OMFG, no, I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly.
Where are you going?
Satan asked as I fell. I got out of the hole and it was back in the pensive in Professor Trevelry's classroom. Dumbledore was there. Jesus Christ. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came
Who
in.
the fuck is Sinister again?
I don't
Shit,
know.
is that me? Fuck it, it'll be me now. Hates my classroom. Wait, what the hell are you doing?
I looked at her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What the? How? I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad.
I was drinking Voldemort serum.
She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them.
Hey, are you crying tears of blood?
He asked curiously. touching a tear.
Fuck
Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbly Dum took his hand away. Professor Sinster started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears.
I think I'm addicted to Voldemort syrup.
A.N.
I see who fucking preps go fuck herself. That Sarah's Issas to go to hell. Chapter 33.
Professor Dumbledore. What's a limpid tear? You tell me. Honestly, she keeps bringing them up. I don't know what they are. Fen sounds like he's trapped in a bathroom stall on the other side of a subway station. It's really good.
A.N. I said shut up. It's not my fault, okay? If you don't lick the story, then or a prep, so fuck ooh, flammers. P.S. I'm not updating up till you give me 5 good God reviews. And this Tim, I meant it. You suck. Thanks, Raven, for the help. I'll ill premise to help you with your story, lols. 1 egg 6 egg.
Oh my fucking god! Exclamation point 1. I shooted sadly. Should we get oo to Saint Mangas, bitch?
Who the fuck is talking next?
Who the fuck? I don't know who.
Okay, whatever. Hell no!
She said.
Listen, Eggy, I need her help. Next Tim who go back in Tim, do you think you could ask Tom and Dorson for some help?
Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there! He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panamas. Hey guys, just wanted to say I love the dub of Andy Lily was good. Share the honors. Thank you for the 20! I hope you enjoy us doing fucking this shit now.
This is what we're spending our time doing.
Yep. Anyway, thank you. Hey, sexy, I said.
How'd it go, Ennaby?
He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard Way when he's talking. Fucking hell. Fine, I responded. We stared to go back into the dorm.
How far did you go with Satan?
Draco asked jealously. Not too far, lol, I borked.
Will you have to do it with him?
Draco asked angstily. I hop not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry, we Frenched. What happened to Snipe? I growled.
We'll see.
Draco giggled mistressly. He opened a door. Snap and Lumpkin was there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife.
No pools!
Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically. I took some photons of him and Snap being torqued. Good luck.
Okay, I know this is men, but think about it, Paul. They are creeps. And Snap tried to do the nasty, and no way said this rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3? Lols.
We took some of Snipe's blood Then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dritty, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kind of like the one Swaylene has in Underworld.
If you haven't heard of it, then fuck ooh.
I put on some black platform high heels. Darko put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Den.
Please say this next line with a bunch of voice cracks all throughout it, please.
We started to take of each other's clothes. I talk off his shit, and he had a 6-pack lols. We started to mac out lick in the grudge. Jesus Christ. Oh, Draco!
Gross.
Exclamation point 1111111 exclamation point 1. Oh, fucking good Draco! Exclamation point 1111. I screamed passively as he got an eructation.
I love Uta Eburi.
He whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep, lol.
Chapter 34. I don't feel well. I don't feel well at all.
You'll be okay.
Okay. Chapter 34. AN. Shut the fuck up, preps! 1111. Have you even read the story? 11. Who are probably all just preps and pausers, so fuck ooh. 111. Thanks to Raven for the help. Egg, 666, egg.
I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black tight sexa dress that was all ripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up the front and the back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress, look in Mr. and Mr. Simph. I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I opened it.
Hi, Ibany.
He said.
Guess what? You have to come to Professor Sinestor's office.
Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco or maybe listen to MTR or Evanescence. I came anyway. So, what the fuck happened to Snipe and Loop-de-Lupin? I asked Sorius flirtily.
I fucking tortured them.
He answered in a statistic way.
They are in Abkhazian now, lol.
I laughed evilly. Hi, welcome in, Cooker. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered.
They are excused from school today.
Sodomized, moaned sexily.
Right now they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas.
We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was ripped all over it, kind of like the one Emily wears in this pic. And there's a link.
What? There's a link?
It's dead, but there's used to be a link here. Okay. I think the mods might have taken it out. Or maybe it was just removed. Anyway, she was drinking some Volksamort serum. She took out the pensive and the time torner.
Ennaby, you will have to do... Oh, no, hold on, wait. Ennaby, you will have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me prepared for being addicted.
He said sadly.
Good luck, thanks.
And then I jumped into the Pensive again. Suddenly I looked around. I was in the Great Hall eating Count Chorkula. It was morning. Spelled as in like you're mourning someone after they died. I was sitting next to Satan. On a table was a tall, gothic man with long black hair. pale skin and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Cron Vries shoes. He looked just like Charlotte Manson. I noticed he was drinking a portent. Who's he? 1-1, I asked.
Oh, that's Professor Slutborn.
Satan said!
He's the portents teacher. Ebony,
Yeah, I asked.
did you know that Marilyn Manson is playing in Hogsmeade tonight? And they are showing the exercise at the movies before that.
Yeah.
Well, want to go to the contort and the movie with me?
Chapter 35.
Chapter 35. Ghost of you. Ghost of you.
Ghost of you.
Okay.
Good night. See ya. Take care.
AN. Thanks to Suzy for the idea. Ooh, rock. Fuck of preps. 111111111. Thanks to Raven for the help. Ooh, rock girl. 1 PS. I'm going to end destroy. Listen, so fuck ooh. You have 10 more chapters, girl. You're wrong. Oh yeah, and if you know any gothic names, please tell me, cause I need one for Sirius. 1 fangs. Egg, 666, egg.
I went into the con men room thinking of Satan. Suddenly I gasped. Draco was there. I grasped. He looked as hot as Eva, wearing black leather pants, a black Lonkenprack t-shirt, and black eyeliner. What a sentence, holy shit. Draco, what the fuck are udong? 1111111. I gasped.
Huh?
He asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco, it was Lucan. 1. He still had 2 arms. Oh, hi, Lucian, I said. I'm Ebony, the new student, lol. We shook hands.
Yeah, Satan told me about you.
Lucian said. He pointed to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner. Jesus Christ. It was Sirius, Vampire's dad, and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good Charlotte band shirts.
Listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys.
He said.
We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Manson show as backup.
Orly! I est!
Yeah.
He said.
We're called X Black X Tear X. I play Tech Gutter. Spartacus plays the drums.
He said, pointing to him.
Snap plays the boss, and James plays the guitar. Even though we call him Samaro after Samara in the Ring.
Hey, bastards. I told them they gave me Death's Touch Sin. I still don't know what that means. Like, she said it so many times and I don't know what it means. Suddenly I gasped again. But don't you have a lead singer? I asked. Lucian looked Dawn sadly.
We used to, but she did.
She killed herself?
She contempted. Yeah, she killed herself by. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god! Exclamation point, exclamation point. That's so fucking sad! Exclamation point 1. I gasped.
It's okay, but we need a new lead. That's.
That could sound bad out of context!
That could sound really bad! That's Jesus Christ!
Okay, I know that-
It's the word singer, but they swapped the I and the N.
So it's a... Okay,
So that's a literal slur.
I know that that's like a word, but like... It's fallen out of use recently. It does sound bad in context. I
Jesus
know this because it
Christ.
sounds bad in context. Oh no. Oh yes.
Moving on.
Well, I said I'm in a banad myself.
Really?
Really?
Asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be gothic! Exclamation point 111. Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you wanna me sing? Yeah, said everyone. So the guys talk out their guitars. They began to play a song by B.I.
Get it? Cause bi guys are so sexa.
Gurnday.
Good day.
Oh fuck, I don't know this song. I walk this empty
empty
stretch
street
on the boulevard of
dreams.
broken dreams.
That's the one.
I sang sexily.
I did not own the lyrics to that song.
Everyone gasped.
And not be? Will you join the band? Pulls one.
Begged Lucian, Samoro, Sirius, and Snap. Okay. I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that one clip with like the voice crack?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFlea. He was
What the fuck?
I don't know who that is.
That's
he
from
was...
Back to the Future. That's the movie Back to the Future.
Oh,
Marty McFly.
he was wearing a black Banad t-shirt and black baggy jeans. What the hell are all dog here? I asked.
Bark to the fire share.
No fucking.
I will help you go for Wad and Tim and Obi.
Holy shit! He said seriously. Then, he took out a black Tim machine. I went into it and... suddenly, I was Ford and Tim. 1-1.
Chapter 36.
Okay, so we've got a Back to the Future crossover now.
So first we had a Resident Evil mention, then a Back to the Future
Crossover.
I'm shocked that this person is actually incorporating so much different stuff in there.
Aster,
I'm
dot,
impressed.
dot, dot. What? What, huh? Burke to her
Chapter
fortress.
36. A.N. I said stop flaming, okay? 8 ones. I bet you are all probably old 70-year-olds. Porter says a prep. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. Have fun in England, girl. Egg, 666, egg.
I walked around in a depressed way. Suddenly I saw Professor Sinister, Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco, Vampire, and Willow were there too.
Who the fuck is Socrates?
Socrates? Serious?
Who the fuck is Socrates?
It's pronounced Socrates.
It's Socrates.
OMFG, Sorius, is this me? I don't know. I saw Oot and Samaro and Snip and everyone. 11111. I can't believe Snap Oot to be gothic! Exclamation point 111111.
Yeah, I know.
Sirius said sadly.
Oh, hey, bitch!
Professor Trevel reset in an emo voice, drinking some Volksamort serum. Hi, Fuker, I said. Listen, Satan asked me out to a gothic cornet and a movie, so I need a sexa new outfit for the date. Also, I'm playing in a gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too.
Oh my Satan! 1. Get it, lols, cause she's gothic.
That's Bloody Mary.
Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit?
And then Professor Trevelry says something unhinged.
Okay, so she says something absolutely insane. And then I'll be Willow again. Why not?
Yeah,
I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first.
said Willow.
Yo, we need some potions for Professor Trevelry, so she won't be addicted to Volxamort serum anymore. And also, some love potion for Ennaby.
Darko said resultantly.
Well, we have potions class now.
Willow said, so let's go. We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was Cornelio. Fuck!
Cornelio, fuck!
Holy shit. That's real.
Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore?
Draco shouted angrily.
STFU.
Shooted Cornelia fuck. Okay, turn off the fucking filter if you're gonna laugh.
He is in Asclepion now with Snip and Loop-de-Lupin. He is old and weak. He has cancer. Now do a work.
My friends and I talked angrily.
Can you believe Snap used to be gothic?
Vampire asked surprisedly.
That's it.
Cornelio fuck, shoot it!
I'm getting Professor Bridge.
He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly I saw Hargrid in the cupboard. What? What the fuck is he doing? I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner and he looked sexier than Eva. Suddenly,
Hargriff, what the fuck are you doing?
he shooted.
1-1.
I looked around. Hairgrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexily. God, you are such a poser, I shooted at Hairgrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting into blood. It was amnesia portion. 111.
Chapter 37. I can't believe we got the reveal of Cornelia fuck.
Cornelia fuck.
Okay. And okay, everybody, I'm going on vacation on the 1st of July. So I'm either gonna end the fic or update it in weeks. Thanks. Oh yeah, and prep stop flaming sus story. 1-1. Raven, thanks for the help. See ya, girl. After vocation. Egg. 666. Egg.
Darko's point of view, lol. Oh, so this is you.
Oh my god, so I'm narrating. Vampire and I chained Hairgrid to the floor.
Umbi fucking Satan.
Ennaby said she was so hot.
Maybe I could ooze amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster.
But you are so sexy and wonderful in the way, Tata, said Vampire. Why would you need it?
To make everything go faster, lol.
Said Ennaby.
But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? Ooh,
I asked jealously.
OMFG, you guys are so scary, 1-1.
Said Brittany, a fucking prep.
Shut the fuck up, said Willow.
Shut the fuck up, said Willow. This is so hard to keep track
This
of.
is tough.
Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevelry's room. What? We're back to Ebony's perspective, I think.
there's no indicator.
Oh, okay, it's me. Draco, Ebori, and I went to Professor Siniater's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was. Oh, hi, fuckers, he said. Listen, I got you some cool new clothes.
I took out the cloves from the bag. It was a gothic black leather mini skirt that said 666 on the back, black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and a black corset. Oh, gee, thanks! I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes into bag.
Okay, Professor Sinister isn't her. What the fuck should we do?
Asked Draco. Suddenly he looked at a sign on the black wall. Oh my fucking Satan! I screamed as I read it. On it said, everyone, Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic. She is an Azkabian now. Classes shall be taught by Double Dork, who is back. But he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. OMFG! 111, I shouted angrily. How could they do that? 11. Suddenly, Dumbledore came.
What the hell are you doing in my office?
He began to shoot angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's black time machine! Tim machine! I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim! I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's face. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw Amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood red pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. OMG, what are you doing, fucker? He shouted angrily. I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. You?
Oh, sorry. I was just looking around because I thought it was class.
You said, finally hoping he couldn't see the potion in her pocket.
Oh, okay. You can go now.
Said Professor Slutborn. You went to the con men room after putting on my clothes. Silas, Samaro, and Snap were there practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR. Wait, what? Why is this grammatically correct? Okay. Oh, hi, you guys, I said seductively. Where's Satan?
Oh, he's coming.
Said Sirius.
BTW, you can call me Hades now.
Suddenly, Satan came. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie. Okay, I will see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan.
Chapter 38. Okay.
I need to drink some water.
This is so insane. Like...
Chapter 38. A.N. What does everyone think if I end the story and then I add some more to it after vocation? Oh yeah, as preps, stop flaming if you do not like the story, then take my quiz. Okay, then we'll see if you're gothic or not. 6666 this time. 4 sixes.
Oh, 4 sixes. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate said 666, just like Draco's car. I don't think that's how numbers work. I don't think that's how license plates work. Anyway, I went in it seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism. Lols, he was named after Satan.
He was named after Satan.
Music and being gothic.
Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot!
Volksamort agreed as we smoked some weed.
Cause by guys are hot, they are so sensitive. I love them logo as fuck's a bye guy.
Lol, I totally decided not to kill myself when I heard Hylena. I said in a flirty voice. Hey Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volksamort serum?
Well...
He thought.
I think we have to drink vampire blood.
Suddenly, Volksamort parked the car behind a black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside. We went into the movie Tether, where they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and girl were doing it. Suddenly, a serial killer. Cereal spelled like the food. Serial killer came, lol.
killer.
Satan and I laughed at the blood cause we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's gothic black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar. A Nightmare Before Christmas cigar! Sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. I put it back in his black Emil the Strange bag. Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams in int M started to fly around everywhere.
OMG!
Satan said, jumping up. I gasped cause I was afraid he'd noticed.
Enemy, guess what?
I knew that the amnesia had worked.
Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work.
He said.
Too bad, because I wanted to use some on Ooh.
Cool. Is Satan literal or a new character nickname? It's a character nickname for Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, right?
I think.
It's been so long since I've gone through Harry Potter, and I don't care to go through it again, so... Cool. I raised my eyes suggestingly, and then he took off my clothes sexily, and we started to make out. I talk off his shit. He had 6-pack, Juster Lick, Gerard Way! Exclamation point, 1-1. We Frenched. Excuse
Hold on,
me,
wait,
but...
I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
Excuse me, but we're going to have to leave.
Shooted the lady behind us. She was a prep. Fuck ooh, I said. Suddenly, I attacked her, soaking all her blood. She screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crapped because Satan and I locked so cute together. Satan and I started to walk outside.
Zomg, how did you do that?
Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice. I'm a vampire, I said as we went into the car.
Seriously?
He gasped. Yes. Yeah, seriously. I said, drinking some beer.
Yeah.
Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily.
It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think?
Yeah, I said as we kissed passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco...
trying to say passionately?
She is, I think, but she always says passively instead, which is completely different and really funny. Like, I think that is the vibe, right?
Yeah, that is the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep going. I want to get this over with.
Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Mason was playing and started to mosh lol.
Anti-people, now you've gone too far! Jesus Christ Superstar!
11111. Screamed Marlin on the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmecksay. 1. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I'm not saying that. Suddenly Marilyn Mason stopped singing.
I would like to peasant X Black X Tier X 1-1.
He said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. Hades? They started to play their instruments. I got on Stag. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I don't know what song this is. I sang.
I do not own the lyrics to that song.
My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard Way. Everyone clapped. Satan got an eructation. I'm not okay, I sang finally. Suddenly Lucian started playing the song Wrong by Mistake.
RMFG!
Yielded James.
What the fuck? Whoops, I'm sorry.
Said Lucian. Good night.
You fucking asshole!
James shouted angrily.
You guys are such preps.
Snap said.
Come on, it was a mistake.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
Said Sirius.
No, he ruined the fucking song!
Yelled Samaro.
This is you.
Oh, hi, hi, Scrumptious! Thank you.
Scrumptious, why? Oh no.
You're going to bed, and you're just like, here's another 50.
I'm going
I
to
hope you
bed.
have-
See you guys later. What the fuck?
Thank you, Scrumptious. Night, Scrump. Hand slipped, please. Thank you.
And all these people get to enjoy being part of the apprenticeship.
Scrumptious gifted
passively? That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Anyway.
Let's keep going. We're near the end of this chapter.
Ooh, guys, stop! I showed angrily, but it was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his knife. OMFG, no! Oh, no, that's you.
OMFG, no!
Shouted Lucan, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then... I jumped sexily in front of the bullet.
No!
Yielded to everyone, but it was too late. Suddenly, everything went black.
Oh no. Chapter 39.
I am a trolling
genius. Lols. Chapter text. AN.
Holy shit! Wait, this is a.
This is all.
Wait,
The writing
can I
style
read
is completely
this?
different. Yeah,
AN.
sure. Go for it.
I'm an extremely immature, pathetic girl, idiot girl, I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to do it too. And I'll probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I'm being a troll right now. And I present to you my crappy part in this story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to skim chapter 38. Blame, laugh, do whatever you want. Preps. Okay. I, the
Oh
American
my God.
the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me.
No. Oh, sorry.
No. Don't die.
I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry, it's something I had to do, to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed.
I love you, Ebony.
I love you too. I'll see you in hell, I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sue became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's body. I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. And, in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the Gothic power, everybody cheered. Everyone started singing Ding Dong the Sue is dead. Well, that is, until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. And, because the replacement author also likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile...
Can I read the second half?
Yes, you can.
Sure, okay. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all eternity. Or at least until the end of fanfiction time. She'd lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned.
Where are my emo clothes?
She asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on the right or left, I can't remember, side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realized on her shoulder, she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Live your life," written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here she was, decked out in clothes, prepped to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Dare I point out that it's from the Aerie line available at American Eagle? Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it.
This is illogical and does not make any sense!
Ebony bellowed out to the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony self-harmed and mumbled to herself.
Oh my god.
And crapfic. Alright, you can... AN? I'll finish the ANs and then we'll swap back.
Yeah. AN. Oh yeah.
AN.
If you wanted to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted, so you can read it here.
AN. Foo preps! Get a lift! Ooh, suck! Oh, and form now on, it'll be in vocation in England until, like, August. So I won't be able to update for a while, lols. Thanks to everyone who revoid, expect the preps who flamed. Fuck ooh, MCR rule 666. Egg, 666, egg. We're still in chapter 39.
We are still in chapter 39. Fun fact, the writing hasn't improved, you're just better at understanding it now, like Shakespeare. Yeah, basically. I woke up in Daenor's face on a special gothic coffin. Hagrid was into bed opposite me in a coma because Vampire and Draco had bed him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Oh, Miss Satan, what happened? I screamed. Suddenly Volksamort came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard, I yielded.
Thou hast not killed vampire yet.
He said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood, all selective. Volksamort? OMFG, what's wrong? 111, I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Volksamort disappeared!
Oh my fucking god, Ebnobi, you're alive!
Screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked them. Oh my Satan! 1-1. Am I like dead now? I gasped.
Enobi, we're almost shot!
Said Sirius.
But the bullet could not kill
The
Ooh
ballet.
But the ballet could not kill Ooh since Ooh were formed another time. But thanks anyway!
Said Lucian, holding Oot his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms! OMG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot Ooh. 1. I gasped.
Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then.
Said James.
Yeah, he was a spy.
Sirius said sadly.
He was really a death dealer. And he was such a fucking poser too, 1-1.
Said Lucian.
He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him.
Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it when I gasped. Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he H8ED goths. Hey, has any booking seen Draco? I asked gothically.
No, Draco told me he would be watching Coats of Wax.
Said Professor Trevelry.
He doesn't know that or better. Anyway, the Norse said we could get up. Come on, 1.
I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather night gun. Under that, on Under that, I had on a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets that kind hooked onto my thong. If you don't get the idea, massage me, I'll tell you. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace, and Congress shoes. I left the hospital's wing with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire.
OMG, let's celebrate!
1-1.
1-1.
Yes, Willow.
We can go see Hose of Wax with Draco 1.
Giggled Vampire.
Let's go listen to GC and do
Well-
ourselves 666 11.
Said Hermione. We opened the con men room door sexily, and then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap. 1111111111111. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. I feel like that's not
fucking
relevant.
Pam!
We all yielded angrily.
Yeah, you betrayed us!
Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun.
No, you don't understand!
Screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of snakes.
No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard! 111!
Said Willow, trying to attack him. Ooh, rock, girl. I ran to my room. I sexily took a steak that you eat out. A steak out.
Enemy, no!
Screamed Draco, but it was too late. Suddenly, everything went black again. Sincerely, an anon author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains. Thank you.
Chapter 40.
Okay, this was wonderful. I'm so happy to read something by someone who can actually
Wow.
write.
Well, write comprehensively.
Write
Like Sif said, I don't
comprehensively.
think the writing got better, but it became more comprehensible.
No, I think it was better because it was more self-aware.
It was a moment of respite in an otherwise horrendously, written narrative.
Yeah.
Chapter 40. Lol, someone has taken my account over. Oh.
The idiot's note.
The idiot's note.
Well-
Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Terra wanted to show us. Have a nice day. AN. Shut the fuck up, Preps! Get a live! Who suck? Oh, and for now, what?
And form now
Wait.
on.
Wait,
Is this oh wait, it's the same thing.
is this the same? Wait,
Oh.
chapter 4 is the same.
Oh, chapter 4 is actually it's the exact
Or chapter
same
40
thing.
is the same. The idiot's note is at the very end. There's a note at the very end. Chapter 39 is the same as chapter 40.
Yeah. Ugh.
Chapter 40 ends with... Oh, Ren, you can say it.
Yeah. Ugh, I know, terrible. But then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever if not for the fact that the writing standards meets the level of a day-old fetus. Alright, that's chapter 40. Time
Candy,
for
why
chapter
do you know
41.
this?
Huh?
Candy's like, chapter 40 repeats with the second part of chapter 39. I can't believe it.
The start
Alright,
is
chapter 41. Chapter 41. AN. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna one-shot this.
Alright.
To everyone who kept flaming this get s lift, I bet you probably didn't know who Gerard Way is. You're probably all preps and pausers. 11111. The way someone hacked into my account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG Draco is so hot and all depicts for the new movie. 111. I wanted them to put a cameo by Jaord Way. Lol, he should play Draco. If you flame, I'll... 1-1. Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England. Holy fucking shit.
When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when is performed with X Black Tier. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, 1-1. I looked around confusedly. It was the Norse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marley and Munzan. 1111.
Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR.
There was also a gothic Black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes. On it said 1980. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again. 111. I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan. This is actually Voldemort for photo reference. Okay, so it is Voldemort. Thank you. Voldemort was wearing a black leather jacket, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants. He looks so sexy. I'm not saying that.
OMFG, Envy, are you okay?
He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay for your information. Information. I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead? Because I remembered I had jumped in front off the bullet from James' gun. I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snap. I guessed that when I had self-harmed, I had went back in Tim instead of dying. What the fuck? I knew I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine. That's so bad. Don't put that in your stories. No, or not dead. No, that's you. Sorry.
We're not dead. Stop skipping
sorry.
my lines.
I'm sorry. I want to get this done. I'm sorry.
I know, me too. I get it. No, we're
Satan
not
reassured as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face.
We're a vampire, so we can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing.
Harry, like,
This is the
hair on
first
your
time
head.
we've called him Harry since chapter 2!
I know that the real reason I didn't die from the ballet was because I was from the future. WTF! James almost shot Lucius! I said indigoally. I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew.
Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress.
Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay. I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian.
He almost shot a guy. He had a headache. Your Honor, he had a headache.
Your Honor, he had a headache. Also, I knew that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. 1-1. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black liner, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel
with blonde hair since it was the 80s.
black Congress shoes and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily like Jared Way in the video for I Don't 3-oo like I did yesterday. And Oo could see a black tear on his face like the woman in that video.
Hey.
He said all quietly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I did not know him.
This is Hedwig?
Said Volksamort.
He used to be an X-Black X Tier X too, but he had to drop out cause he broke his arm.
Isn't Hedwig a girl? Hey, Hedwig.
Hedwig is Harry's fucking owl, Ren.
Yeah, she's a girl.
I don't know.
Isn't she?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
It's an owl.
It's an owl. Hi, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be.
Lol, hi, Envy.
He answered,
Sorry, I
but
almost
then...
said your name correctly.
Hedwig is female, right? Yeah! So, like, what the fuck is this? Okay. He answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming Welcome to the Black Parade under his breath.
I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay?
Bye, I said all sexily.
That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend. Threatened, but we broke up.
Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. OMFG! I can get you back together, I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. A black... Cute is what we aim for a Cydio iPod that I could take videos with.
Does anyone
it's supposed to be
else
anyone.
know about them? Anyone else know about them? They kick ass.
Okay, you can forget about our class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great! I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys. Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him. Yeah.
Go fuck
Fair.
yourself, you fucking douche.
He shouted at him.
Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samuel.
Snape agreed, but I knew he was lying because it had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out, I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
Cool.
Said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as T-Day started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samario, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched cause they were probably bi. I knew Snape was bi.
Oh my fucking god. Voldemort.
Screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's.
Let me do the sound of... There it is.
But suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris! Exclamation point,
Oh my
exclamation
God,
point,
3 more
exclamation point,
chapters. I need to get this over with now.
I need to get out of here. I need
Alright.
to get out of this. This is... Okay.
Chapter 42. The Black Parade.
Hi, welcome.
A.N.
Welcome to your first stream.
I'm so sorry. We don't do this all the time.
We don't.
But- Okay. A.N. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think that Snap will be really the same person as Volximort, cause they are both half-blood, so that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. 1111. And then Harry will have to Kermit slip and slide. So Voldemort will die, cause he will really be a Horcrux. 111. OMG, I hope Draco and Harry get together. That will be so schmexy, won't it? If they don't, then JKR is homophobic.
Who's gonna tell her?
Who's gonna tell her? Thanks for the help with facts. Medusa, ooh, rock.
Got a wrench on your name. Yeah, you do.
Listen. I can't believe that of all places, my Immortal predicted the homophobic JKR.
LGBT-phobic
believe it.
JKR. I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more young than he did in the future. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to his shitty Avril Lavigne song.
What the hell is this anyway?
He cackled meanly. I hope she didn't find out that I was from another time.
Whatever you do, don't blame Ibony, you jerk.
Dayton said.
Yeah, seriously, she was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together.
Why can they? Okay, they can spell serious right both ways. They just have it completely mixed up. Sirius said deviantly.
Be quiet, you Satanists!
Please be quieter.
Fuck.
Can you turn the volume down?
If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Kazaban.
Not that quiet. A happy medium.
I'm trying. That will teach you to copulate in the Great Hall.
He changed the song onto iPod to an NSYNC song. Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly chonging. Dumbledore didn't notice. You fucking poser, I muttoned.
But you never heard of it, GC.
James said. Now I knew what the iPod was chonging into. Morty McFly's Tin Machine!
Shut up, Jones!
Draco's dad shouted.
Yeah, shut up.
Snake said preppily.
No, you shut up, Dumbledore. 1111.
Said Tom.
I've had enough of you Satanists in my school.
Shouted Dumbledore spuriously. Suddenly I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone, jump in before it's too late! Jesus Christ. I jumped into it, but only one odder person jumped in. It was Satan.
You dunderheads!
Screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin con men room with Satan. I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid-black.
Hey, cool, where is this?
He asked in an emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a Tim machine, I told him.
Cool, what's an eye patch?
He whimpered. It's something...
It's an eye patch?
It's something ooh-oohs to listen to music. I yacked. That's not what that word means. That means to throw up.
OMG, cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt?
He asked in his sexa voice. I guess sand? I laid confusedly.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make sure we're still the same person.
He triumphantly giggled. Suddenly, some of my friends walked in. What the fuck? Ginny's here? OMG, you're fucking alive.
Ginny was one of the fucking characters that got renamed to like Satan or some shit.
Was she? What was she? I thought she wasn't here.
You know, she got like renamed like back in like chapter 6 or something.
What was her name?
I don't remember. You think I fucking remember?
No, because I remember who everyone
that was 40
is.
chapters ago.
I remember who everyone is. I don't remember Ginny being here, like, period.
Moving on. I could have sworn. Wait, now that you mentioned it, actually, now that I think about it.
Right? Like, she wasn't here. Hi, Nana. OMG, you're fucking alive, said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, and a gothic black from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive.
Konnichiwa, bitch!
Said Willow. She was wearing a black corset, showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stipes on it. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick.
Hi, motherfucker!
Said Diabolo with his red hair. He was wearing a black P?ATD t-shirt and black baggy pants.
Hey, who's that, Iboni?
Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom. Red leather pants with black lace and black stilettos. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly.
OMG, are from the future. If you don't like anymore, cause we're from different times.
He asked. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him.
Okay.
He said reassuredly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find out some things. I gave Diabolo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in! 1111. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black stripped tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of black eyeliner. Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? 111. How did Snap get back here? I thought he was in Azerbaijan. I asked sadly.
Ebony, I was so worried about you that I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back because that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student.
Trevelry said reassuredly. That bitch! Did she also free Hagrid and Loop-de-Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep.
Yes, they are on the loose at the school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their con man room.
Trevelry said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap?
I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to Kermit slip and slide after he saw you almost Kermit slip and slide.
OMG, that's terrible! I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone. I have something impotent to do. And everyone stay! With that, I ran out.
Good luck, Tara.
Everyone cried. I ran sexily down the Staris into
Lore!
the Great
Her
Hall.
name!
We've known her name.
Well, it's the first time it's been, like, officially said in the fic.
Yeah, you're right. I ran sexily down the Staris into Great Hall while the portraits around looked at me scaredly. There was hardly anyone in the stairs. There was an atmosphere of horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it, a blue jean skirt, Abercrombie and pink stilettos. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. You fucking bitch! 111, I shouted angrily.
No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will, like, totally kill you.
She laughed. Crucius! 1. I shouted selectively, pontificating my black wand, and she started screaming cause she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically.
No! Help me! Please!
You missed the 1 in between all of those.
No! 1! Help me! 1! Please! 1!
Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lumpin had used to take the video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. Then I continued to round down the stairs with the camera. When I had reached the Great Hall, I saw Vampire Potter. OMG Vampira! 111. I yielded. We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. Written like an Apple product, eyeshadow. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, leather pants, a Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and his black Congress shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever.
Did you hear their song, The River It Rocked? I was so worried you died.
Moaned Vampire. I know, but I'm a vampire, lol. When I woke up, I was back in 1980, so anyway, I bought Voldemort from when he was young with me. Where's Draco? I asked spuriously.
Draco? You mean that fucking poser who betrayed you?
Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. I know, but we have to find him! I said, smarty!
I'll do it then!
Harry said angstily. Okay, I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dork mark appeared.
Oh my fucking Satan!
Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco! Exclamation point 1. I guess we should separate.
Okay.
Vampire said, deapparating. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall.
Chapter 43. God damn, these chapters are getting longer, dude.
We're almost at the end.
Okay.
Oh, these chapters are short.
Chapter 43.
Okay. Chapter 42 was really long for some reason, but it looks like these ones aren't.
AN. I think after this, I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers. Not Das Flamers. If you flamed sis story, then you suck. 111111111. If you flammed, then fuck ooh. 111.
I walked. I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly blue, in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. Jesus Christ! I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked.
I'm not okay.
He screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed cause that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it. Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris appeared into the room. They didn't see us.
I'm so glad we, me, and Snape were freed.
Said Loop-de-Lupin.
Darn. This job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students.
Mr. Norris agreed. Pop Adalum! 111. I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them.
No!
Say it.
1.
Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv, I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is or I'm going to torture you!
I don't know where he is, 1111!
Said Loop-de-Lupin. Suddenly Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really.
Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys!
Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frankie Lero, and Satan who looked just like Brandon Uri then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket, and then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Loop-de-Lupin gasped. Draco began to take off all his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took off his own clothes off too. We all began making out together sexily. Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone took their Glocks out except for me. I'm a girl, lol. Oh my god! Nope, I can't. Oh my
No,
god!
keep reading. It's the penultimate chapter. Come on!
Oh me Satan, Draco, I screamed as he put his harness in my thingy, then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan and he joined in.
111!
Cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire, I screamed.
Oh, Satan!
Yelled Harry and Pleasure. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it. 1-1. Babe.
Chapter 44.
We're at the final chapter.
Okay, the final one. A-N. Well, I have nothing to say, but everyone stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then ooh rock. OMG, I still can't wait for the movie.
Tom Fletton is so hot, lol. I hope Harry will become gothic cause my friend told me he is really emo in this book. 11111. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon. Can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back. XXXXX 666 XXXXXXX.
That's Mika!
Shouted Draco angrily, but suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape.
I shall free you, loop-de-loopin', but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads.
He said cruelly from the car as it flew circumamsizing above us.
Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die.
You fucking prep!
Yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly.
I forgot to tell Ebony, Snape made me do it with him.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't really have sex with him, but yikes.
Yep. We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scarred. 1. But Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with green eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort. 111.
I knew who thou were all along.
He cackled evilly and sarcastically at me.
Now I shall kill thee all.
Thunder came in the room.
No, please don't kill us.
Pleaded Vampire. Suddenly,
Jesus
Willow,
Christ, Ren.
Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in.
What is the meaning of this?
Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away.
Because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of.
He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick.
Oh my goth.
Slugborn gasped.
Is that supposed to be Slutborn?
I think it was supposed to be Slugborn originally, but they just kept mistyping it as Slugborn.
My headcanon is Slutborn. Get it? Because I'm gothic.
The
Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
I'm not saying that. Anyway, that's
Well,
Snape.
that's a thing that they used to say in the Sherlock Holmes books.
That's different. I'm not saying that.
Snape
Also, I'm
hyped up menacingly,
I'm kind of obsessed with Sirius just saying a slur here.
and then he actually just says a slur. Like, you fucking preppy slurs.
No, that's you. Sirius shouted angrily.
I know a 4-letter word for dirt. Cruciatus!
Screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down, Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the video camera. Oh my fucking god! 1. I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me dong it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with...
If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can be just like that gothic girl Paris Hilton.
He laughed meanly. No! I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin. Loop-de-Lupin! 1-1.
What's she talking about?
Lupin slurped as he sat in chains.
I saw too. She's gonna show everyone the picture. 111.
Harry shouted angrily.
Shut up!
111.
Lumpkin roared.
I keep on forgetting. Sorry, I'm getting used to it showing up in the text.
Foolish ignoramuses!
Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick.
Thou shalt all die soon.
Think again, you fucking muggle poser! 1!
Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his old one. You guys are in a Latin stand-of. 111. I shouted despairingly.
Echo Neville's wand, 1-1.
Cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wind was in his hands.
Now I shall kill thee all, and Evoni will die. 1-1-1-1-1-1.
He made lighting come all over the place.
Save us, Ebony!
Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and self-harm with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco. But I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra! 11111. I shooted.
This page is left intentionally blank, flaming preps. Everybody, that is the conclusion
That's it. That's the end of my Immortal.
of my Immortal.
That's the ending! It's not even
That is the
satisfying!
conclusion to my Immortal.
That's insane. I'm sorry. So we're actually fighting Voldemort, and then it just ends? That's insane. Alright. What a journey. Anyway. We finished my Immortal. That's insane. Everyone who made it to the end, you are no longer preps. Oh my god, it ends in a cliffhanger. It ends in a cliffhanger! That's so funny. Well, I mean, here, let's just go to chapter 39. And then let's kind of assume what the end is. That's right. Yeah,
What?
she dies a heroic, or no, hold on. Let's guess what the ending is. Yeah.
Based on the ending of chapter 44?
Basically, I think that Voldemort, I think that Raven is just, like, gives Voldemort, like, her iPod. I don't know what the iPod is. I think, no,
Yeah,
she gets
I
the
think-
band together, and they play, like, gothic music for him, and it, like, unlocks, like, the childhood memories of, like, being a goth and, like, finally being happy instead of needing to take it out on, like, the entire world. He could just focus all of his anger on preps.
And then Ebony saves the day, or sorry, Anobi saves the day, and then everybody craps.
And then everybody craps, and then she does it with Draco.
Yeah, and then it ends there.
And then it ends. I think...
I'm gonna be so real with you, Ren. I want to stop so badly. It's getting absurdly hot in my room, and I do not want to be here anymore.
Okay, I think you should turn on your fan and turn off your PC. My Immortal, everybody
Sounds
craps.
good.
Anyway, but yeah,
Do that.
that was my Immortal. Thank
My
you.
God, we did it.
We did it. Thank you, everybody, for coming with us on this 4-hour journey. I thought that it would not take this long, but it took us 4 hours to read my Immortal. Any final words before we call it a night?
I need to lie down. I have a lot of thoughts that I'll need to think about. My favorite character was probably Willow.
I think Ebony's funny, honestly.
I don't like Ebony that much.
Alright. On that note, thank you everybody for joining us for 4 hours of my Immortal. After this, I'm gonna be doing like maybe a stream or two, and then I'm gonna be vanishing for a couple of weeks from streaming. I'll still be in my Discord, discord.gg/fenaster. The link is also in the description. I'll be on Twitter, but I won't be on YouTube. So everybody should stick around.
Don't worry, guys.
Join the Discord, follow my
we will be
Twitter,
here.
go follow Mugman's Twitch, because Mugman is going to keep streaming on Twitch for some of it. After that, I'm kidnapping him and putting him in my basement in a cage. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
Good morning.
And good night.